Hello.
Lovely to meet you.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So you are a very well-known persona in Nigeria and beyond. But tell us, before we get to your incredible work in nutrition, tell us a little bit about your career and what an American audience should know about you.
My name, as you know, is Chioma Akpotha, and I've been an actor for well over 2 decades, spanning a career spanning over 24, 25 years now. And what started as a desire to want to talk to people, be in front of the camera, has, led me to this place where I'm sitting with you having this conversation. Over the years, I decided to, treat ills from my films rather than just entertain people, choose some social ill in the, in the community or around the environment. It was a way of passing a message across through my films. And it gave me the desire to want to do more through my films, through my skits, through, anywhere that I go to and I have the opportunity to speak to people, especially young girls, women, and children. I use the opportunity to pass the message across. So I've had my career take me to places that matter, right? So I'm not just an actor, as you know. Now I speak and create awareness in the form of advocacy.
Tell us a little bit about nutrition specifically and kind of what you saw in your life that made you want to make this something that you would use this incredible platform to advocate on behalf of.
Over the course of my career, I developed the passion to want to see women live healthy and translating that to their children. And as a mother, it hits home, right? You want to give your child the healthy start they need in life. So I tried to push that through my platform, but with the partnership I have with USAID, I'm more aware, I'm more knowledgeable, and I now know exactly how to push the message across. It is sad to note that Nigeria ranks number 1 in Africa and number 2 across the globe in cases of malnutrition. And these numbers keep increasing by the day. There are 10 million children that are stunted, 10 million children stunted, and then about 3.6 million that are malnourished. And this contributes up to 50% of child mortality rates in Nigeria. And it's so heartbreaking, knowing that there are things that we can do to, slow the process down and then give the children a healthier start to life.
Yeah, well, the fact that working with Nigerian doctors and teachers and families, to have you as part of that partnership has really made a big difference. Tell us a little bit about what you think are the biggest challenges going forward. You mentioned that this is something that's getting worse, not better over time. Mm-hmm. And what is it that gives you hope after what you've seen?
Well, let's talk about the hope, right? I've seen the effects of what USAID nutrition programs have done because I've had the opportunity to relate with women and children in communities and in hospitals, and they've testified to the positive effects of those programs in their lives, right? But we also need to reach the rural areas, those areas that are underserved, that basically depend on radio, social media. They consume a lot of those things, but they don't know how to reach those programs that are available to them to make the healthy life choices that are available to them. We also want to tell them that you don't have to break a bank to make those choices. We've also gone through programs with UNICEF to educate women and create awareness on the positive effects of breastfeeding, feeding your child exclusively from the very first latch to 6 months and then beyond the 1,000 days of their lives. And we've gotten positive reviews. So that encourages us to do further, and hoping that government stakeholders would come and join the fight to make these things easily accessible to those who need them.
I think the point you make that nutrition isn't only about money. It isn't about necessarily spending more, but it's about making, for some communities or some families, making different choices. Yeah. And that's about education, and that's why, again, your voice in imparting that message is so important, has the chance to touch so many lives. Mm-hmm. We're incredibly grateful to you. If you have any advice for us as USAID, we're really lucky because 3/4 of our team on the ground are, of course, Nigerian. And so
awesome.
they fan out and they come from all of these communities. And those of us who are far away, we learn from them every day. But, this partnership is very much a two-way street. We look forward to learning from you about how you think we can do a better job reaching people where they are.
Awesome. Yeah. I would also like to applaud USAID for the effort to making sure that these nutrition programs get to the people, and they're helping to push as far as they can, but we need the government and stakeholders to support us in this fight and to make sure that at the end of the day we have a healthy country, healthy children, healthy life, better food, better life.
Well, all the indicators are that if you can get nutrition right, everything else flows.
Everything else follows.
That's the foundation for all else. And again, that's why you are advocating on behalf of one of the most foundational needs in any society. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thank you.